Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Larry Snyder. I am a real estate agent here in Enola, Pennsylvania with eXp Realty. Um, I cover the counties of Cumberland, Dauphin, parts of York, parts of Lancaster, and Perry County. And I'm here today, man, because I had this question from a buyer here recently. And their question to me was, there are a lot of costs involved in buying a home. Why do I recommend that buyers don't skip getting a home inspection, even in this competitive market? And my answer to that is this, man. Uh, it is a great question. A home inspection is one of the most important investments you can make during the home buying process. While it may seem like an extra expense up front, it can save you thousands of dollars and a lot of stress down the road, people. Um, the job of a home inspector is to evaluate the major systems and components of a home, including the roof, foundation, electrical system, the plumbing, the heating and cooling systems, and a whole lot more. Their job is to identify these issues that may not be obvious during a showing. And as someone with a background with construction, during construction, I understand how homes are built and maintained. And oftentimes I can spot potential concerns when we're out touring a home. And that's an advantage to my buyers and sellers. A licensed home inspector, he'll provide a detailed evaluation that gives buyers a much clearer picture of the home, the home's condition after thinking of buying. Uh, and recently, for an example, this recently, I had a buyer purchase a home where the inspections uncovered several issues, which some of them I pointed out. The inspector found electrical concerns that needed attention. He discovered the hot water heater needed servicing and noted that the pressure relief valve or the pop-off valve needed to be replaced because it was getting weak. And I noticed this when we were touring the house. There was like you could see stain spots around that where the tube comes down from the pop-up valve on the floor. And also you could see some rust starting at the bottom of the hot water heater. And nothing that was going to hurt the hot water heater. Well, it was going to hurt it eventually, but all it needed was that valve replaced. And he also found out that the central air conditioning system was aging and could require replacement in the very near future. And that was another thing I pointed out. It was quite an old system. So because we had that information before the closing, I was able to go back to the seller's agent and request repairs. And the seller agreed to address the electrical issues, service the hot water heater, replace the faulty valve, and address the concerns we raised. And as a result, my buyers were able to move forward with a much greater, with a lot greater confidence, and the transaction stayed on schedule without any delays. And that's a perfect example of why inspection is so valuable, people. It's not about finding a perfect house because every home has some issues. It's about understanding what you're buying and having the opportunity to address the concerns before they become your responsibility. For most home buyers, a home inspection is one of the best ways to protect your investment and avoid costly surprises after closing. And that's why I always strongly recommend getting whenever possible. So again, like I said, it helps to have a real estate agent that can see this stuff. So when I'm showing a house, you're doing your thing and I'm doing mine. And I show up early and get the house open and I start looking because that's one of the things that I should be doing, trying to find these things, pointing these things out to you. Um, so if you're getting ready to buy a home here in the areas I mentioned at the opening of the tape, please look me up. I'm always looking for new clients. I love helping people reach the goals of buying a home, and you won't go wrong because I am honest and straightforward. That's one thing a lot of real estate agents nowadays, they just want to blow smoke to get that sale. I don't. If it's not the right home or there's too much wrong with it, I'm gonna point it out to you, saving you money, unless you want a fixer upper. Um, Again, man, if you like this video, wherever you've seen it at, please like and subscribe to it. If you have comments or have questions about other real estate things when you're looking to buy or sell a home, please feel free to contact me and I will try to address them as soon as possible. I will leave my information at the end of this video when I go to edit it. So again, you guys, you have a great day. My name is Larry Snyder. Again, I am with EXP Realty here in Enola, Pennsylvania. Like I said, my contact info will be here uh, in the video or below in the description. So until that next time, take care, guys. Bye bye.